Okay, we start recording? Yes, we have! Hello everybody, my name is Regular Gamer Alex, and welcome to Bloodwash. A game made with the help of Puppet Combo. So if you guys don't know who Puppet Combo is, I've played like one of her games on her channel, and I haven't even beaten that game. But very well known for making these like PlayStation 1 like VHS style horror games. Nun Massacre, Night Ripper, and many other ones, which I've not played because I don't even have a Patreon account to be able to actually access a lot of their games. But this is a game I don't believe it's made by Puppet Combo themselves, but I believe they helped make it. So, I don't know if there's like dead bodies in here or if it's just gore that's in these washing machines. Actually, wait a minute, this reminds me of a death in a movie. The original My Bloody Valentine. If I remember, there was like an old lady who was stuffed in one of these like dryers. It's been a while since I watched the original movie. It's not a bad movie. Who does love a good old holiday movie? Actually, it's been a while since I've watched one. I think the most recent one I watched was back during Christmas when I watched Krampus.
What a day. Professor Watt was his usual miserable self, and that test was a killer. Hopefully I can just relax and... Of course, Liam didn't do the laundry or clean. I'll have to do a load of laundry. I have an interview for a job tomorrow and have nothing to wear.
I felt that.
I'll gather these clothes up and head to the laundry room in the basement. I'm going to have to talk to Liam later. I'm too upset and tired to go through it again. He's going to have to pull it together for this baby.
Oh, wait a minute. Liam! If your girl is pregnant, help her the fuck out, man. Get it together. Jesus, what? This place is very filthy. Damn, it's been a long time since I've seen a VHS. Damn. I still haven't had time to unpack it. Not sure when I will. Bathroom door. I'm honestly too mad to talk to Liam right now. Let me go over his hangover by himself. And he's drunk right now with a hangover. This man needs to get his life together. I'll make sure he does. My way. Don't not tell me these are... Okay, these are just cola. I'm ashamed to say I've started to rely on soda to keep me through today. I understand. Our kitchen cabinets, I worked really hard to clean them, and I'm proud we have stayed clean. Oven works surprisingly well. We shop last week, so it's pretty full now. Nice. No one I should call, especially at this hour. So Liam's in the bathroom, probably throwing his guts out in the bathroom. This man needs to get his life together. Man, your girl is pregnant. And you're over there, hungover, in the bathroom. I hate this. I have cricks in my body I didn't even know was possible. Okay, so we're grabbing dirty clothes to go to the washer. Alright, I think that's all the dirty laundry. Time to go to the basement. Man, it's long since I've been to one where the laundry room was in the basement. Back when my old house, we kind of had to go to an old laundromat that was always horrible. Don't just leave cigarette butts on the floor. Nice man lives here. It's good to know you have at least one good neighbor. If he's nice, then he should clean these up. It's not good having cigarette butts just all over the ground. That's a hazard. The headline reads, Womb Ripper strikes again. In the early hours of the 30th, authorities were called when a passerby found a terribly mangled corpse hazardly tossed off the nearby grounds. Sources indicate that the woman was indeed pregnant, just like previous victims. The fetus was cut out and assumed to be taken by the assailant. And our character is pregnant. Yeah, you might have to wear something dirty for tomorrow's interview. Because there's no fucking way you should be going outside. If you're pregnant and there's someone called the Womb Whipper out there. Nah, you should not be outside. This is now the 4th victim in as many weeks. Oh, this is definitely not good. And authorities are struggling to come up with leads in one of the most gruesome crime sprees the city has ever endured. Well, with a crime like that, it's usually one based off... Okay, I don't know much about criminology, but my best guess is that probably has to do something with possibly a trauma of some kind. Normally, crimes like those have some, like, rigid trauma. Oh, that door sound. Ooh, the memories. Don't need to go that far. Besides, one of the people on this floor has a mean dog they keep in the hall. Fire extinguishers. Okay, so we're just heading towards the basement. As my ear itches. Why does my ear have to itch every time I try and do any recordings? Oh yeah, I got a haircut by the way, if you cannot tell. I always like getting my haircuts like shorter on like the sides and such. Though it does kind of show off my big forehead, but this is the kind of style I kind of prefer with my hair. Basically, I just like having short hair. It's usually a bit more spikier, but I took a shower not too long ago. I decided not to try and spike it back up. Box. Electric box. Lockers filled with old porno rags. Might be worth a penny or two if they weren't drenched in dubious stains. Oh, that's just disgusting. That's just disgusting. What's at the door? Can't even interact with the door. Too would kill me if I rummage through his things, even though I really doubt he uses any of these. Of course, out of order. What out of order? What am I going to do now? I should probably go back upstairs and figure something out. Okay. Oh no, I think I heard something from that closet. I do not like this.
Girl, you scared the bejesus out of me.
Joe, you better get your plaid shirt out that fucking closet before I cut your jugular. God, girl, you scared the bejesus out of me.
I scared you? You scared me.
Yeah. Why are you just hiding in a closet?
What the hell are you doing creeping around down here?
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry for scaring you. I'll tell you, but can you keep this to yourself?
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Joe, you're insane. Yeah, I can. What's up?
Oh no, please tell me
The
don't do
missus kicked me out and it's too cold outside, so I'm trying to wait her out down here. I really didn't mean to creep on you. Honest.
Okay, I understand that.
I believe you. Just next time, maybe don't go around slinging doors open and hiding in the dark.
Yeah.
I will. Thanks, kid. Say, if you want to use the washing machine, it's broken.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, thanks. I figured that out.
Okay, so you're not...
Sorry again for scaring.
It's
Wait.
okay.
Hobo Joe. Why... Have I heard that name before? That name sounds familiar. Hobo Joe. That name sounds familiar. I don't know. But I do quite like this.
Sorry
This is
again
fun.
for scaring.
It's okay.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Hobo Joe. Even though you literally jump scared us. Okay, so we can't do that. We're gonna have to figure something else out. Oh, there's someone out here now. Stan.
What's up, Sarah?
Oh, you know, trying to balance life, school, and job hunting.
Yep.
It's a tough world these days. Liam been treating you well?
That motherfucking slacker.
When he isn't drunk. Yeah.
This Liam guy, I would have kicked him out already.
You'll tell me if it gets bad. Yeah?
Okay. I'm liking Stan. I'm liking
I
Stan.
know it ain't easy to talk about. And you don't have to tell me nothing. Just promise me you'll tell me if you need help.
Okay, I like Stan. I like Stan. He's a good guy.
My sister used to be in a bad situation too. And there's places you can go.
There's always people who can help you.
I appreciate that, Stan. I really do.
Yeah, sure. You doing some laundry at this time of night?
I'm trying to. Of course, when I really need it, the washer downstairs is broken.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. And speaking of shit, I have an interview tomorrow, so I guess I'll show up smelling like crap.
Well, if it's an emergency, I heard of this laundromat that's open 24/7, just outside of town. Still early enough to catch the last bus.
With someone like the womb ripper out there, that's a bit too risky.
I'll have to say, though, it's a hell of a time to be out so late. Especially with that maniac roaming around.
I'm a big girl, Stan. Do you know the address?
At least bring some sort of weapon with you.
Sure. Let me write it down for you. Just promise me you'll take care, alright?
Bring a taser, pepper spray, some sort of handgun maybe. Well, maybe not a handgun. I don't know if you'll be allowed. Wait, what time period is this in? What time period is this in? I didn't even think about that. Possibly 70s? I better go grab my purse before I head to the laundromat. Probably 70s, because I did see the phones. So possibly 70s? Oh, pick up purse. Alright, hopefully I didn't miss that last bus to the laundromat. Yeah, with like these phones. Yeah, I think this might be 70s, I believe. And there's also VHSs, so yeah, I believe somewhere around that time. So, what do you need? Would you be able to get a gun permit if you're pregnant during this time period? I don't know. At least bring like a taser or pepper spray. I'd probably go pepper spray. Wrong one. This is the basement. Oh, here we go, lobby. How did I completely miss this door? Okay, that's not something you want to see. And we have some random guy in the corner. Off. Invert camera. Off. Head bob, off. Field of view. Okay. Everything seems to be looking good so far. Who's just drawing those stuff on the walls? And you are? Junkie.
Hi there. Are you okay? Can I get you anything?
It's gone. They took it.
They took it.
Did someone steal something from you?
Let me guess, your needles?
They took it. The people in the walls. They took it from me. Oh God, she's here now!
I should probably leave him alone.
Yeah. Goodbye. Okay. Bus stop. Do I just wait? Do I look around? I brought his electrician back home and would know. Oh, I should not be going down an alley. Random man.
Got any change?
Sure, I have a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. Thanks, kid. Haven't seen you around here before.
I moved in not too long ago. I'm usually studying or at my classes, so that's probably why.
Oh, a college girl, huh? What are you studying?
This conversation is starting to get weird. A bit too
Pursuing
personal.
a career in education at the moment.
Nice. That's what I got my bachelor's in.
Oh, that's great.
That was my
Hope I
reaction.
can find a gig soon afterwards.
That was my reaction.
If not, my sleeping bag has room for two.
No thanks, man. No thanks. That car wasn't there before. Was it? Well, here's the bus, so. Enter bus. Bus driver. Oh, we're the only ones here. That's also a bit creepy. Wow, this is a really disgusting bus, but okay.
Where are you heading at this hour, if you don't mind me asking?
The laundromat on the outside of town.
Not sure I believe that. Pretty late to be doing laundry.
I mean, I'm over here holding like a thing of dirty laundry, so what do you expect, Sherlock?
Hey, if you're looking to score, I have a good deal just for a pretty little thing like you.
Oh, hell no, I'm off the bus. I'm out. Then I'm just gonna try to punch him.
You won't even have to pay cash if you know what I mean.
Okay, no. I'm off the bus. I'm walking if I need to. Well, maybe not. There's a killer out the loose.
How about you just drive the bus and I'll pretend you're not a desperate loser?
Amen, Sarah. Amen.
Whatever, bitch. Sit the fuck down so I can get this piece of junk rolling again.
My God, I'm gonna knock you out, put you in front of the bus, and run you over with this piece of junk. You piece of junk. Dirty seat, dirty seat. Oh, this one's not dirty. But first, I'm gonna look at Polaroid. Has to be fake. Some people have a sick sense of humor. What am I saying? I don't understand what I'm seeing here. Okay, I'll just sit down, I guess. I wish we could see out the window. Normally, I'm still debating whether or not I should have like any of these on. Nah. I mean, I noticed like the aesthetic they're going for, but those kind of like hurt my eyes, especially the like CRT thing. That kind of hurts my eyes a bit. So I do apologize if you guys have ever seen like the VHS method or CRT, but nah, not with my eyes. Look at my eyes, I got still being stuck in my red one. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Oh, this our stop or? This guy looks creepy as hell. Oh, okay, now he's very creepy. Oh my God, there's other seats. Why are you standing next to me? Who is this guy? Look out window. It's so dark I can't even see the street. Jesus. I should have guessed somebody that was going to happen. But what is the deal with this guy? Is this guy the Ripper or like creepy guy? Why are you wearing shades? In red shades while you're in the... Why are you wearing a tux?
May I sit beside you?
No.
Plenty of other seats, so I don't see why you would need to do that.
Yes.
May I sit beside you?
No.
Are you deaf? Do I need to get the driver to throw you off?
I'll throw his ass off myself.
You're going to die tonight.
Okay, when you say stuff like that, yeah, you're out. You're out the window, my guy. Nah.
What?
You're going to die tonight. I've seen it. Tonight is your last night on Earth.
Either this guy's on all sorts of acid, or this guy's about to be thrown off the bus window.
You are walking straight into your doom. Can't you see that? You and that child inside you.
How does he know I'm with child? Well, how many months pregnant is my character?
How did you...
You will be found, just like all the others.
You mean all the other victims of the womb? Ripper?
Ripped open, your insides displayed for all the angels above to look down and see. Oh yes, of that I am certain.
Okay, yeah, this man's out
Please,
the window
stop
now.
talking.
May I sit?
All right, miss. This is your stop.
Thank you, I'm off. Let me through. Goodbye. Warnings unheeded. Achievement unlocked. Oh, okay, that was just the start. Here we are with the actual title. Torture Star Video Present. Jordan King and Henry... Jordan King. I believe that's the person who does a lot of stuff like a puppet combo.
Bloodwash.
Starring Olivia Steele as Sarah. Monte Johnson as Stan. Buzz Blackburn as... okay, I didn't get to see what I was. Kendra Drake as Junkie. Ben Vender as... Lawrence... I couldn't read that. And it's... okay. One more push tracks again. Yub ass piece of the way, my yubs in this game? Yub? Oh, this is gonna be fun, I can already tell. I am very interested in playing more of these public combo games. I played a bit of one, I played Murder House, but I didn't finish it. Because I believe at the time, okay, for a second I thought the game crashed. Because for a second there, it said it was not responding. I thought the game crashed, about to say, no. I don't know how long these games are, this might be a 2-part video, might just be 1 part. So I need to clean this place. I want to go to the pizza place right away. Because I want to see Yub. What? Why did the music suddenly do that? I should really start my laundry first. Oh, come on. Fine. 8-pin cycle laundromat. Lost and found. What we got in there? Pick up game toy. Oh, press tab key to equip and unequip it. So I can be bought it to appeal confirmation. Running back before I leave. It'll be a long night, so I might need it. Hey, a game system is a game system.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, are you all really open all night?
Yeah.
We're open all night, but I take my naps at midnight, so you better not need anything after that.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure not to need anything.
This guy's gonna die, I can already tell.
Yeah, we'll see.
So tab is for inventory. Play game toy instead of Game Boy. Porky's Revenge. Press left mouse by start. The mouse button. Ow. Oh, what's happening? Okay, my character is Porky. Ow, okay. Am I murdering people? Okay, this is literally just like a murder spree game. Interesting. Is there ones plus vending machines, phone, detergent. I like using the liquid kind. Understandable. Dryer sheets, already have some. Okay. Remote. What is this remote for? Oh, there's a guy over there. Alright. No, there's a TV over here. Puppet Combo presents.
Welcome to Glacier Peak Ski Resort, where the air is fresh, the sky is...
No, the Sunshine Makers. Welcome to Horror Hotel.
This is Whitewood, Massachusetts. A young girl, a stranger, has come to Whitewood to do research. She has come, she thinks, to study.
Leave Whitewood. Leave Whitewood tonight. I beg of you. Leave before...
Have I seen this movie before? It looks familiar.
In spite of this warning, the girl lingers on.
It looks familiar. Where do I know it from? Horror Hotel. The first thing that comes to mind is Psycho, but I don't think that.
Big trouble. I know where...
Okay, no to the last one. Urban Legends. What? Urban Legends Volume 1. Sorry, got a notification. Oh my god, this is actual full-on comic. So I say to him, if you run to the ER fast enough, they just might be able to sew it back on you. Ha. Of course, the dog ate it right up off the floor before the poor fool could pick it up. You don't say. I say if I gave him a knife. I didn't even have to say a word. A car to poor pup up, okay to get his finger back. Jesus. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, well, look at what we have here. Just blow into town, did you? Been a while since we had fresh blood in this pit stain of a town. What's that you say? Seemed like a nice place to slow down. You don't know, you pour yourself a glass and I'll tell you a piece of history about this old town. Take your jacket off, boyo. It's about to get real out of here. No, let go. Please, ma'am, just let him do that. Trust me, ma'am, you don't want to look. Jeez, this is actually a full-on comic. Here's the... Okay. I might save this for, like, later on. I'm gonna get back to the game itself, but I do like how it actually has full-on comics in this game. I'm saying some of these are pretty outdated. I like how this game has actual full-on comics. Okay, who are you? Patron. I didn't even ask him about this.
Doing a late night wash too?
Yeah. I work night shift at the factory down the road. This place is the only one open when I get off work.
Understandable. I understand that.
Was a real pain when the first one burnt down.
First one burnt down. This is the second
First one?
You knew around here? Yeah, this place used to be next door years ago. But there was a big fire. I don't think they ever found out exactly what caused it.
Okay, so a bit of history.
Sounds awful.
Sometimes accidental fires happen.
Girl died in that fire too. An
employee.
Oh. I don't like to spread rumors, but...
But what?
Pretty mysterious. The way she died, I mean. It wasn't a fire that started quickly. She should have had plenty of time to get out. But she was found in the office.
This is starting to sound almost like it's not an accidental fire, but maybe a case of arson. Someone knocked a girl out, started a fire. One that would have killed her while she was knocked out, possibly? Don't know.
I heard they were close to opening up a murder investigation. That a detective thought the girl was locked in. But then decided to drop it when nobody came up. You know, cops. Lazy sons of bitches.
Interesting. So this laundromat has a bit of lore to it, a bit of history.
If that's true, it does sound pretty suspect.
Yeah, that does not sound like a normal fire. It sounds more likely it could be an arson case.
Sure does. Feels like it got swept under the rug pretty quick, what with the womb ripper coming around and butchering those women.
Wait, what?
That has all the headlines these days.
Okay, if that fire you meant like after the fire was when the womb ripper were starting to happen. No, because you said the fire happened years back. Okay, so I was about to say if the killing started happening like right after this place burned down, then that's a bit suspicious. But there's a few year gap, then that usually means there's no immediate correlation. Okay, which one am I supposed to use? Oh, here we go. I need to get some clothes. Need to get some change first. Oh, you're right. This wall looks different from the others. Well, yeah. Use change machine. Alright, that should be enough for a wash and dry cycle. Okay. There we go. Guess I can take a look at the other stores in the plaza while I wait for my clothes. Okay, let's take a look around. Let's check out the restrooms. Smells like a toilet. That's how water fountains usually are, sadly. Locked weird. Locked weird. That is weird. Oh, it's probably one of those places we have to ask for a key for the bathroom. From like the front desk. Okay then. A bit weird. And the man's already gone. Okay. Well, let's look at these other places. Let's go see Yub. What in the world is that noise? Sounds like a child crying. But I don't think it's a kid. That did not sound like a crying child. That just sounded like a howl or something. Postbox. Ice machine. Peepaw? Peepaws. I thought I was an 8 at the end. Okay, let's check out the back of the place first. Pick up Sin Eater. Okay, Okay, I'll see Game Toy. Sin Eater 2. Okay, I have Urban Legends 1 and Sin Eater 2, so I need Sin Eater 1. They literally have full on 0451. Okay, thanks for the code. But this game literally has comics in there. I'm probably going to read those on like my own time. Because for this recording, I'm probably just going to focus on the game itself. Of course. This might be one of my long games. Oh, here we go. Sin Eater 1. I'm just very collecting comics. I love the idea that this game has full-on comics. Okay, let's go ahead and go see Yub. Let's see what Yub's doing. Trash can. Enter pizza parlor. Hey, Yub.
Sorry, didn't see you there. Can I get you?
Okay, the music's a bit high on this part.
Anything?
No thanks. I'm just killing time until my laundry next door is done.
Well, you're out late. Just a heads up, we're closing soon. Feel free to hang out until then, though.
Okay. But I wouldn't mind having a pizza. They're about to close. The pizza's pretty stale now. Yeah. It'd be rude to ask for a pizza now that they're about to close. I'm breaking the dialogue up to 9. Pick up Sin Eater free. I really am just collecting comics today, huh? But to be fair, I am a man who loves his comics. Like, give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm back, and like I said, I'm a big fan of comics. I got comics. I got Hellblazer over here. Hopefully with the lighting, it'll be able to easier see it. Probably not, because they're reflecting the game off. Give me a minute. Is that better? Hellblazer. A Guillermo del Toro. Motherfucking a strain. Which I know is made into a TV show, but I have not watched a TV show. This one hasn't actually opened yet. Sweet Tooth. Still in its covering. I'll go ahead and take it off to make it easier for you guys to see. Sweet Tooth. Motherfucking Godzilla. Issue goddamn 1 of Hellboy, of course. And just because Amazon started doing a show based on the comic, I got The Boys, which is still probably my favorite ones I have at the moment. There we go. Okay, let's get back to the game, y'all. But yeah, like I said, I love my comics. And those are just a few of the newer ones I've gotten. I've had plenty of soda recently. It's a missing persons fly has been a young woman listed missing for over a week. There's so many different ones. I wonder if anyone around here knows anything about this. I can bring this out to people and if they have anything to say about it.
Do you know anything about the recent disappearances?
No, not really. One of the girls who was in my class was one of them, though.
Could they be victims of the womb ripper?
I didn't know her too well, except that she was pregnant.
Oh!
I hope that she just skipped town and not one of the, you know, victims.
Sounds like she could be one of the victims that just haven't been found yet. Interesting. Thank you for the information, my guy. As I'm just going through all of the things I have. Okay, so that's the pizza parlor. Brand new appliances. Appliance store. TVs. Wow, what a deal. Wow. Oh, wow. Microwave. Wow. Have one that works okay-ish at home. Hey. Wow. Oh, pick up Reapers number 2. Okay, I need Reapers number 1. I really have to invest in one of these, especially after nights. Have a better one at home. Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute, sir. To take a look at the appliances. A lockbox. This is what that code by dumpster is for. Oh. The 0451? It's all part of two people, a man and a woman. On the back is a name, Samantha. Maybe someone around here knows who these people are. I bring this to people to see if I have anything to say about it. Okay, we're going to try and figure out some story here. Radios, stereos. I have a lot going to be soon. Well, let me talk to him regular. Greasy manager.
Ah, customer. Looking for a TV, toaster, blender?
Look for a TV? How about a toaster? Maybe even a blender. Come on, man.
Sorry, I'm just browsing.
Oh, what kind of person just browses appliance stores at this time of night?
Have you not seen what Walmart's like? Was Walmart around in the 70s? When did Walmart exist? I'm gonna look that up later.
I'm just waiting on my laundry.
Yeah. We would do the same thing at Walmart whenever we get like our oil change in one of our cars, which is like while they're doing that, I'm just browsing around Walmart.
Well, then why don't you just buy a washer and dryer here? We have the newest models at the lowest prices.
Sometimes even the lowest prices is too high sometimes.
No offense, but I feel like you're the newest thing in the store.
Why, thank you. I do take pride in my appearances.
I'm not entirely sure that was a compliment, my guy, but okay. Let's ask him about... No. Let's ask you about the disappearance.
Crazy, right? Thinking about all the killings can creep a guy out. Especially being all alone out here. Yeah, I know the victims are all women, but still.
Okay, so you think this disappeared lady who was pregnant is also one of the victims, just haven't been found yet. Okay. No, wrong direction. Repairs.
What a crappy picture. Say, I have a great deal on the camera. Wait. Never mind. I never had a camera.
Okay, you're of no help. Okay. Let's go back to Yub and ask him about this picture. Okay, so we're getting some ideas here.
I don't know who that old guy is, but the girl is Samantha Rhodes. I used to go to school with her.
Okay, Samantha.
She was really nice. Before she disappeared, there were rumors she got knocked up, but no one knew by who. Man, I hope that creep wasn't the one.
Interesting. So she got knocked up, okay. Could she be possibly another disappearance? Because it said that she kind of just disappeared. Rumors had that she was knocked up, so maybe she became a victim of the room ripper as well. Okay, I guess now let's go to Peepaw's. Oh, it's a small miniature convenience store. Wrong button. Weird ad to have in a magazine. How to tell if your child is a Satanist. Okay. Do they experience mood swings? Do they not experience emotions? Do they listen to aggressive music? Do they play board games? Please tell. I feel like these were actually like real things back then. Answer yes to these questions. Satanism might have infiltrated your home. You are in danger of being sacrificed in hell. Please call 555 not today. Well, I feel like this is actually something that people were worried about back then. Oh, that's kind of funny. Not really a gum person. Never am I. Candy bars. Never heard of any of these before. Not bad to try. Candy bars, laundry detergent. Wooden laundry detergent called Barf. This game's funny. I like this. Soda display. Unfortunately, I have enough soda at home. Yeah, some. Kind of a weird place to buy laundry, but I guess it makes sense with a laundromat next door. Vintage cereal. The year on this box is too faded to read. Force toasted whole wheat flakes. Okay. Brand probably close to out-of-date cereal. Okay. I'm not too much of a cereal person myself. I have a good amount of these at home, but there's a few here I've been on the lookout for. Horror movies. More horror movies. How did the owner get all these? This is amazing. Grip Hook. Brutal. I've always been a man who loved horror movies. Ever since I was young. Back when I was still... Back in the good old days of Blockbuster. I read back of these all day for residents at Holloway Senior Care Center. Dying in your sleep. It's the best thing that can happen. Classic. horror movies as far as I can see. I think I'm in heaven. Ah, Sarah. You have good taste in movies. Her mind's a woman, and she'll stop at nothing to create her dream. Dust box. Ooh. No. There we go. I'm definitely in heaven. And then I helped enter a psychedelic. I can't read what the rest says on top. Bread? Better. It's bread. It's just better, apparently. Comics. It's all my comics. Some pretty old ones here. Nice TV. Vintage records. Okay, my ears. Ow. What was that? This Ouija board has been used for evil. Spirit Summoner. Okay, that hurt my ears. Some old vinyl records. Who wouldn't want these nowadays? Bread. That's where I looked at the bread. Wait, where did we go? Sergeant. I'll talk to you in a minute, but first, book. Meet the Chief. Big history buff. It just smells pretty good, like the drowned in butter pop movie to popcorn. The one that costs like $75? Yeah. Wow, cool. There's some local brands here. Remember, kids, support local. Okay. Right here called Mama May's Mouth Melting Molten Munchies. Mama May, you have a new customer on my next paycheck. Ice cream. Standard ice cream flavors. Wait, Mama May has a flavor ice cream too? It's called Mama May's Mad Mental Mary Maple. Mama May, you're blowing my mind. Who's Mama May? Soda. Twice the caffeine as normal sodas. I need to stay far away from this. Import sodas. Peepaw imports, but the real question is, does he export? Okay. Shadows and Sickles. This new one looks cool to me. I played this one before. It was great. Butcher Bunny. A nightmare come true. Oh, please tell me. I wish these were real games. Wait, is that? No, it can't be. Must be a coincidence. Peepaw starring Peepaw. He's dying to see you. Peepaw? I don't trust. Okay, there's an adult section over there. I'm probably not gonna look at that. Eyes wide open. Okay, that one looks kind of cool. I missed this one. What's it say? The Fallen Tarot? Tio? Takeo? I don't know what's that. Sale. Horror movies on sale. Some really good ones down here. Be kind of others. Looks like over the top and sloppy. My kind of game. Shotgun. Her name is Shotgun and she has a shotgun. Okay. Home consoles. The Master System now, but it's still my favorite. Ooh, comic. Reapers 1. There we go. Fish tanks. Hello, cutie. Alrighty, small places. Smile, you're on camera. What camera? Okay, well. I know there's adult section over here, but I don't want to have to censor, so. Give me a while I pause the video so I can see if there's anything in there. Because I don't want to have to censor stuff in the editing. Okay, there was really nothing in there. I thought it might be like a comic or something. Nope. Oh, so there's this random guy who's just here who I swear to God was not there like a second ago. Hello.
Ha! Gotcha. So you're not stealing anything? My apologies.
It's okay, I'm not trying to steal anything. You had nothing in there. Nothing of interest. Okay, wait a minute, you're a peepaw.
Ha! Gotcha.
Okay, you're just saying the same thing again. Let me move out here. Nothing out here. Wait a minute, no, I remembered. I'm an idiot. Where is it? There it is. Gotta ask the guy questions about this stuff.
Yeah, I remember those two. The guy is Lewis.
Lewis.
Used to own the old laundromat that burnt down. The girl used to work there. It was a shame what happened to them both.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Lewis was a violent type, so he probably deserved it.
Wait a minute, pause. Okay. Okay, this got interesting. So apparently a girl was found dead here? Samantha probably Rumor had it Samantha got knocked up, possibly by this guy named Lois. They both worked at the laundromat that burned down. Did Lewis burn the laundromat down to try and kill her along with the child? Because Yub basically just said that she just disappeared. Maybe she died in a laundromat? Don't know. Where is... There it is.
Do you know anything about the recent disappearances?
Recent? This has been going on for a long time.
How
Interesting.
long? Like, when the Womb Ripper killings first began?
Lord, no, I'm talking years, girl.
Okay, so maybe this whole Room Whipper is connected to this laundromat burning incident.
Years?
Don't make me repeat myself. Yes, this area hasn't been the safest place. Not since that laundromat caught fire.
Okay, so maybe... Huh, okay. So this whole Womb Whipper has connections to this burnt down laundromat? Interesting. Don't know enough to create fear yet.
No, that's the new one. The old one is right next to it. Been empty ever since that night.
Okay.
Are you saying there's some correlation between the laundromat fire and the missing people?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Well, did anyone die in the fire?
We don't know. The girl working there when the fire broke out was never found. No bones or nothing.
Interesting, okay. So... this girl, Samantha, she just disappeared. But rumor has it that she was, like, locked in there with the fire. But nothing was ever found. No bones or nothing. Interesting. I'm starting to come up with maybe some ideas, maybe theories.
After that, people would go missing here or there. And as time has gone on, it's become more frequent.
Okay, I'm starting to go ahead and make a theory,
My
possibly.
daughter and grandchildren move out of the area a few years ago because of it.
Anything else you can tell me?
Leave an old man be. I have things to attend to.
Okay, so I'm starting to go ahead and make a theory. So maybe this fire, maybe it wasn't arson. Maybe it actually was an accident. And a girl got caught up in it. She wasn't found or anything, but maybe something did happen to her? I'm guessing Lewis was the one who knocked her up. Maybe she did die in a fire, but no one's found any remains. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with ideas and theories, but there's not nearly enough information to be able to make one yet. Okay, so I checked all those areas. What else is over here besides the laundromat? Now leasing. Okay. What's on this side? Apparently nothing. Okay. All these comics. Okay. Let's speak about laundromat burning down. Talk about laundromat burning down, but most of the details are too faded to read. Wonder if anyone around here knows what happened. I could bring this to people and see if they... We're gonna have to go through all these people again. Okay, where is it? Newspaper. Let's start with Yub and work our way. No, let's start with appliance and work our way down. Because there's definitely more here involving this fire. Because it is in correlation with the disappearances and possibly the womb ripper.
I don't know anything about that. I just opened up shop not long ago. As I'm sure you can tell by how clean it is in here.
Yeah.
However, I'm no detective. But if you ask me, I think it has something to do with the sounds I hear at night outside.
Wait, what? Okay. Like that howling sound we heard earlier?
I don't want you to think I'm losing my marbles. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
hear some weird things out there some nights. Just screams, I guess. Almost like from a child. But I can tell that ain't no kid out there.
Interesting. Still more questions. Yub, What can you tell him about his fire?
Wish this place would go up in flames next. Just kidding.
Yeah, you might not want to say that.
Wish this place.
Ugh. Sorry. Man, this video is already 50 minutes long. Jeez.
It was a real shame. Sometimes the only way to hide a secret is to burn it.
Interesting phrasing. The thing is, the only thing that burned or disappeared from the fire was Samantha. Okay, so seeming like maybe Lewis locked her in there and then set a blaze to hide the fact that he knocked her up, possibly? There's still theories, but maybe. Still need more information, because right now it's just theories and such. Who did I talk to next? I think we talked to A1. No! There's a random patron in here. Almost forgot about him. Okay, let's ask you some questions, my man, and see what you know.
What are you, a cop or something?
Yes. No.
I don't know anything about those missing people. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, sad day. Used to do my laundry there, and let me tell you, it was a lot better than this shithole. Had this real hot chick working there too.
Are you talking about Samantha?
Shame she got pregnant. Had real potential to be a passenger on the D train, if you know what I mean.
Okay. What is with these characters just being absolute scummy? Come on. Okay, so she was pregnant. Possibly by Lewis. It sounds like maybe he burnt the entire laundromat down just to get rid of her in the pregnancy. Like I said, still don't know. We don't have near enough information. Just theories and speculation at this moment. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's Lewis. And the hot broad who used to work for him. He always was a slick bastard.
Okay. Okay, well that's about everything. I haven't found anything else. I guess we just take out laundry. Where are the washers? Where are dryers? Dryers. Where's one that's open? Here we go. Did someone ring the bell at the front counter? Pick up bathroom key. Why does someone put a bathroom key there? Locked weird. Oh, oh, is that a comic? Reaper number 3. Avid reader? Let me guess. I got a achievement called Avid Reader, so I think I just collected all the comics. It's a number. 867530. Is that a 4 or a 9? Just a second, I'm going to take a picture of it so I can remember the number itself. Just in case I need to use it for like a puzzle or something later on. Boom, picture taken. Okay, guess let's check out the men's room. Police report on Lewis Kennedy. A police report that details a suspect named Lewis Kennedy, the previous owner of this place. This is just for public intoxication, but that name keeps popping up. Wonder if I can find out more about him. It sounds like he really was not a good person. Sounds like he accidentally knocked up Samantha, and to get rid of her and the child, he burned the laundromat down? But the thing is, no body was found. No bones, nothing. Not of either Lewis or Samantha. Okay. I just realized there's a pair of feet over there. I can bring those people and see if they have anything to say about it. Condom dispensers? Oh my god. What? Are these real things in bathrooms? Oh, that breathing. Nope. I'm out. Give me a heart attack, why don't you? Jesus, the mannequin thing didn't even scare me. That music did. Who could have put this here? Why is there a mannequin here? I don't... Okay. That's weird and shady as hell. Okay, I guess now let's ask about, this report.
Don't know how you got that, but yeah, I knew Lewis. He owned the old laundromat that burnt down. We were buds, but he disappeared one day.
Okay, so both him and Samantha disappeared?
It's the aliens, I tell ya.
Okay.
Lewis is looking down on us poor schmucks right now from the cosmos.
Yep. He's with E.T. He's gone home. An ugly doll head. I don't remember seeing that on my way in. Okay, got Chima called detective. Why is there a random doll head here? Oh, come on. I can ask people about this?
Not my kind of doll, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I'm just leaving you there. Oh. It's like 10 minutes and 26 seconds left. Okay. Where is this guy? Or did he already go to sleep? Or he could be dead already. Don't know. Let's start with people and work our way down. Ask people about both the mask.
That looks cursed. You should get a priest for that. Old Lewis was a real son of a bitch. Had a real eye for the younger girls, he did.
Okay, yeah, this guy. No.
Don't mean to gossip, but I have it on good authority. He was the one who knocked up that poor girl who worked for him.
Yeah. We kind of re-established that much at least.
Can't remember her name, but between that scandal, the fire, and then the disappearances, I would say all the details will never be known.
The scandal is that he knocked up his worker. The fire and the disappearances. The two disappearances, Lewis and Samantha. Both disappeared involving the fire, at least. Interesting. Okay, thank you for your commentary. You're very helpful. Okay, up next is Yub. Okay.
Lewis Kennedy? Nope, never heard of him. That's not creepy at all.
Yep, okay. Jesus, hi, who are you?
You look just like her.
Who?
Who?
Same eyes, same hair. Oh, she used to be so beautiful.
Talk about Samantha?
But I've lost her. It's been so long now, and I can't find her.
Yeah, you're talking about Samantha because she disappeared involving the fire incident. Him and both her and Lewis.
Oh. Did you know one of the girls who went missing around here? Ma'am? I guess she's done.
Okay, wait. No, I have questions. Okay, I guess you're not going to talk, huh? Okay. Up next is the plant store manager guy. What do you know about Lewis?
Don't know who that is, but he sounds like a real asshole to me.
Okay. Doll.
Not interested. I only sell the highest of quality items here.
Okay, I have asked everyone questions. Okay. Toaster. There's anyone to ask, and the old lady's just standing there.
You look just who?
Okay, yeah, just gonna say the same thing again.
Okay.
Okay. I guess if that's all done, I guess up next I just go back to the laundromat, because I've already asked everyone questions about anything. Unless I'm missing something. Where is this guy? Did he go to sleep? I can't read what's on the computer. The dryer's still going. 6 minutes and 57 seconds. I might do this whole game in just one video. It'll be one of my longer videos, but it'll still be fun. It remind me of my mom. What left is there for me to do? Okay, soap dispensers, trash can. Does it still say 6 minutes and 27 seconds? Okay, so I need to, like, figure out what I need to do here, or... Because I already talked to you guys about all the things. Normally, I'd probably, like, bring out one of the comics to read, but I don't... I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, though. That's the thing. Let's take a look at the parking lot. I haven't really given much attention to the parking lots, as my knuckles itchy. Okay. That's strange. I could have sworn I've seen this car before. This was in front of our apartment complex. I remember this, because I mentioned that I didn't remember the car being there before the bus pulled up. Someone is definitely following me. If it's the Bone Whipper, we still don't know who that is. The only two suspects are possibly Lewis or Samantha. Those are the only two people who disappeared and have actual connections to the disappearances, and more specifically the fire that kind of started it all. Especially since neither were found, they both disappeared. Okay, I am out of ideas what to do here. Yup, you got anything else to say? So I'm starting to get hungry. It's 12:46. Let me start making lunch soon. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Those two both look pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh damn, I could go for some cheese puffs. Damn, why you have to mention that? I have to keep this place in mind next time I want to order pizza. I mean, yeah, look at those pizza pictures on there. Oh man, I want pizza now. I just want food. I'll probably make myself some lunch later. As for what I'm gonna make, I don't know yet. I'm just going around just looking. Maybe I just had to wait till the laundry, the laundry is done. I can't speak. Am I missing anything? Anything worth notice? How much longer does the thing have? Because it's going to take... It's not done yet, man. I'm probably going to, like, pause the recording and wait till it's done and then bring guys back in. 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Come on now. Do I need to put the... Do I need to put this on the mannequin? Why is the mannequin here? Wait, is the mannequin supposed to be a pregnant lady? That's even weirder. What about the person who was in here before? They're still here. Okay, that's not suspicious at all. Mannequin's still there. Person after call is still probably throwing up in the bathroom. Liam. Didn't cart for clothes. Give me a second. Why is my knuckle so itchy right now? Do I have a bug bite on it or something? I was doing some yard work earlier. Okay. Cart for clothes. Empty cart for clothes. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, yeah, I'll bring guys in once the, like, dryer's done. Okay, so I was reading the comic and suddenly I heard the sound of dryer. The dryer went off. Okay, finally. The clothes are done. What the hell? These clothes are still wet? This machine must be broken, but those are my last quarters. I need to find Van Play to get my quarters back. Come on now. Those bloodstains were not there just a minute ago. That's not a good sign. This is not good. Why am I down here now? Receipts. Receipt for a building repair company. It's like they had to repair one of the walls and laundry with plaster. Okay, yeah, I think I know which wall that is. Okay. How were you?
It's the employee. He's been ripped to shreds. I need to call the police.
Interesting. Why is the employee killed? A room whipper usually only kills pregnant women. Interesting. Also, how was he up there? How does that work physics-wise? Radio. Filing cabinet. This might come in handy later, of course. If I would know the code. Can't for now. Call 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My name is Sarah. You need to send someone now. I'm at the... Shit!
20 minutes later. Officer Burton.
Dispatch said they got a call coming from out here. But it's strange. I can't seem to be able to find anyone.
No, what about Yub? Yub? Okay, no, okay, so we're playing as Officer Burton instead of Sarah now. Interesting.
Wait a minute. Is that someone crying? It sounds like it's coming from that office by the pizza place.
You mean this place? I don't know what happened here. Wait, I thought we no longer play as Sarah. Okay, how do we get to the other room then? Okay, what is that? Okay, this is very fucking creepy. Okay, so if we can't go in there, where do we go exactly? Oh, in here. This place?
Hello? Is anyone there? This is the police. If anyone is there, then...
There's something wrong here. I better investigate thoroughly.
Okay, random office space. Office work place. Okay. Locked, locked. Locked. What is that? Hello? That's a person. Is that person holding a dead fetus?
What the fuck was that?
That might have been a womb whipper, and it looks like they were holding a bloody dead fetus, possibly? The main suspects I can think of is either Lewis or Samantha. Or possibly an old woman as well. Those are the only real suspects I can think of at the moment.
Holy Jesus. Was it holding a child?
Okay. Good thing you brought your gun out. Office key. Okay. That key doesn't fit this door. Okay, so this looks like a regular revolver of some kind. So probably a 6-shooter. There we go. Oh, it's a maze of boxes. Oh, this is the most dumbest thing you could do in a workplace. Create a whole entire room that's basically just a labyrinth of boxes. Oh, that's one of the most dumbest things you could do. Key doesn't fit. That's not good. Okay, this place is really a turnaround, huh?
Oh my god, am I glad to see you! You gotta help me. There's some crazy person running around with a knife!
Okay.
Slow down. It's okay. Just follow me, and I'll get you out of here.
Yeah. Oh! Let me fire! Let me fire! Let me fire! Let me fire! Fire the gun! Pull the trigger! What is you doing, Burton?
There has to be another way out of here.
Burton, I swear. Burton! Oh man, Burton over. I have to go into the vents? Oh, this is bad. This is a bad idea. Jesus. Okay. This girl has more than a knife. He has a full-on spear. Where did they get a spear from? Jeez. Okay. Okay, made it in the vents. Pulled it. Achievement log, meet the Womb Ripper. It's been forever, no one is coming for me. Maybe I can make a run for it. Okay, so we're still... Okay, now we're back to being Sarah. And there's the patron guy. And there he goes. Okay. This is definitely not good. I guess I need to use the hammer on that, like, door piece. Are those his intestines? I don't know what that sound was. But we have a hammer. Ah, there's a door behind here. Well, I guess let's go down here. Okay, where are we now? Okay, so we're in the old laundromat that got burned down. Okay, there goes the light fixture. The headline reads, main suspect in police investigation disappears. 45-year-old Hugh Lewis Kennedy has gone missing. Top suspect in the grisly crime of an arson and alleged kidnapping / murdering of a young woman has eluded authorities. Okay, so it seems like it's hinting that this room whipper is actually Lewis. Maybe he went insane after he killed both the girl and the child, his child. Sources say that Kennedy has been under surveillance for a few weeks and at some time over the course of last night had been broken contact with officers. Has not been seen since. Authorities issued a warning for all residents in the area to be looking out for this potentially dangerous individual. Okay. Empty, empty. This one has light, so that's not exactly a good sign, but something. What are these? I should probably leave. Missing, disappearing posters? Either victims or Samantha herself. Because it seemed like after he did it, he probably went crazy and regretted it. Especially since it didn't just kill the child. I mean, it killed Samantha and the child. Okay, I guess I just have a flashlight now. won't open. Okay, why did that door suddenly open? That's a bit weird. Okay, looks like some sort of boiler room of some kind. And someone's corpse. Looks like it's been here for a long time. Flesh? Okay, that mask they were wearing, was it made of human flesh like this Leatherface? How long have I been here? Last thing I remember was walking home, and now I'm locked in this godforsaken room. Who would do this to me and why? I need to find a way to get out of here. There's dry blood on the walls and floor, and I have my child to think about now. Okay, is this written by Samantha or possibly one of the other victims of the Ripper? Interesting. Scalpel, flesh, and an out. I know I won't be getting out of here alive. That psychopath, it kills women like me. I've heard at least 3 others brought here and killed. Okay, so it is just another victim. Peeking through the cracks, I saw that it creates these masks out of skin. Skin from the poor infants whose mothers were just slaughtered. Okay, this is very, very dark. This is darker than the movies I've seen, jeez. I don't know what kind of game it's wanting to play. I think my time's almost up. It made me swallow a key that I think would get me out of here. But I have a feeling it won't let me live long enough to use it. We shrunk up, but you're like the rest, and my baby, oh god, I'm sorry, my little angel. Oh, I think I know what we need to do. That corpse in the other room. Oh, I apologize in advance. I am so sorry. Can't believe I'm doing this. Sorry. But there's a key. Okay. This key will probably help me escape. Okay. There's a body over here. Looks decayed.
Oh my god. It's a corpse. It looks like it's been here for years. There's a wallet sticking out of his pocket. What? The driver's license belongs to Lewis Kennedy. But this doesn't make any sense. I need to get out of here and call the police.
Okay, I have a theory. Maybe, okay, so it was alluded that Lewis was a room whipper, but I don't think that's the case. Because besides him, Samantha, her body was never found. I'm thinking this is what happened. To cover up the scandal and the secret that he knocked up Samantha, Lewis locked Samantha in the laundromat and tried to burn it down with her along with it. But my guess is that since she was never found, her body or anything like that, she escaped. I'm guessing she probably lost her child along the way. That explains... Okay, wait a minute. This might actually be true. This might be the case. So I'm thinking that maybe Samantha lost her child due to probably smoke inhalation or something along the lines of that. Since she was stuck in a fire. I guess she went and killed Lewis for obvious reasons. And all these other victims. She's killing these pregnant women and taking out their children out of their stomachs. Probably because she snapped after losing her own child. I guess she's doing that because she lost her own child. Probably because of the fire. That's why she's going out here murdering these pregnant women and killing them and taking out their children. Because she herself lost her own child probably due to the fire. So I'm thinking that this room ripper is actually Samantha. This is my guess at the very least. I mean, we did at least see the Ripper hold like a dead infant in her arms, almost as if she was treating it like it was her own child. So I'm guessing that this Ripper is actually Samantha. Oh, sweet. This is terrible. She's been split open. It looks like she hasn't been here very long. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking that's what happened. She lost her own child, and now she's making sure no one else can have. You're just a mannequin, aren't you? Yep. So yeah, I'm thinking that this Ripper is actually Samantha. That's what I'm thinking. I could be very wrong. It could be the old woman. It could be Yub, for all we know. Find the child. Lock, okay. Can I use my hammer on the lock? Okay, no. That was my first guess. Actually, this would have been what I would have done. Hi! Oh, this thing's gonna break. Almost made me fall in. Come on now. She's toying with me. The Ripper. Oh, it's just a doll. It's a doll that has been cut in half. Pick up ammo. I'm sorry, ammo? It wants me to find a cop's gun. The cop from earlier. I'm guessing he was killed in an event and probably dragged out here. So we need to find the dead body of the cop and get his gun. I better keep this with me, just in case. Oh yeah. We got ammo, we got guns, we got bloody washing machines. Jesus, how many people have you killed to have all these be bloodied? Jeez. Didn't say a second if I got a text. Not just a notification. Find the child. Okay, I didn't find a key, so... There's my key, I guess.
Come out, you asshole! I'm ready for you!
Oh, we about to do a fight. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. I need to find a corner. I need to do like a standoff here. Okay, you can stop shaking the screen now, my guy. Okay. Oh, Jesus, okay, you're scaring me now. You're really creeping me out. The music cue was helping me there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, I think this was Samantha. After losing her child, she snapped. And I guess she lost a child because of the fire. Samantha, where are you? Come on, Samantha, I'm a pregnant woman. I can't be going through this stress right now. I got a shot in. Okay, this one's actually very scary. Whew, my heart. Down goes Samantha. Oh, that one was actually had my heart racing. You are Samantha, right? Or are you someone else?
It all makes sense now. Lewis Kennedy wasn't killing all those women. It was Samantha.
Called
After
it!
Lewis locked her in the laundromat and burned it down.
Woo!
She survived.
I called it! Haha, the pieces connected. Yeah. Man, I love games where I can just put my detective skills. It's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. Ooh.
She must have lost her baby, though.
Yeah, that explains why she snapped and was, like, killing the way that she was.
With almost being killed, losing her child, and being terribly burned, she completely snapped.
It made sense, yeah.
She killed Lewis, and then set her sights on killing others who had something she didn't. Oh, God.
That the end? Goodbye, Jordan King. Okay, this was a lot of fun. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It definitely had its scary moments. Especially the noises and music. Jeez. And that final fight was definitely very, very creepy. And a lot of fun. This was a very interesting game. I quite liked it. Okay. Sorry. I forgot to pause the video. I might edit out, but there's something more here. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. My folks sent me a text. They need my help, so...
Well, I was pretty upset to be woken up so late for an impromptu autopsy. But when they told me that it was the actual womb ripper, well, I got down here as soon as I could.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it turned out to be Samantha Rhodes, who'd gone missing and was presumed dead years ago.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad I turned out I was right. My theory about being Samantha. Because it's either Samantha or Lewis. So that might have been the old lady, but I don't think the old lady would have been able to just hold that guy up, the patron guy, up in the air and stab him. Need to cleanse that one day. Cause of death, multiple gunshot wounds. That's the just cause death, but Jesus Christ, I don't even understand how she was alive in the first place. Let alone how it took so many shots to bring her down. Most of these looked fatal on the first glimpse to me. Because we'll dig in and find out more. Yeah, you never know. Death chart. Nice. Don't need anything from there right now. I guess begin autopsy. Okay, thanks for the sounds. Power went out. The fuse box is down the hall. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Well, she's kind of cut open at the moment, so I don't think she's going to go anywhere. But how did power go out? Don't tell me she has an accomplice the entire time. Could be that old woman. Because we really just cut her open, so... The hell? Turn on lights. Okay. What the? She's gone? I have to get out of here. How? We saw her, we literally cut her open. Okay, Samantha is not just a normal killer. She's paranormal now. Supernatural. Well, time for us to go. Okay. Oh, okay, that was it. Okay. This was a very fun game. I like this a lot. An hour 30-minute video, one of my longest videos. An hour and 30 minutes. But I feel like it'd be a good idea to just do this as one big long video instead of multiple small ones. This was a lot of fun. This is my first Puppet Combo game that I've actually completed. And wasn't specifically made by Puppet Combo, but was helped by people from Puppet Combo as well. And this was a lot of fun. Had a good interesting story and gameplay to it. Definitely a lot of fun. I recommend it. This was a lot of fun. Sorry about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have any gaming recommendations at all, do leave it in the comments down below. But until then, I will see you guys next video. Stay awesome.